It's the Joe Padula Show, Clarksville's conversation.
Absolutely.
Are you tired of beer that tastes like crap? Well, make your own damn beer. And now you can. That's right. We got Jerry, we got George. We got to talk about the Learn to Homebrew Day. It's going on this weekend, and they join us on the show now. Good to have you guys. How you doing?
Thanks for having us, Joe. Really appreciate it.
I like what you guys do. There is a problem. You guys provide a solution.
We do.
Right.
We do.
Again, the Learn to Homebrew Day, okay, brought to you by the Grog Homebrewing Supply. All right, the Carboys are going to be the Clarksville Carboys Homebrew Club. It's a fantastic group, by the way. Veteran brewers. All right, they're encouraging you to come on out. All right, before we get into the details of the event, why should anyone want to make their own homebrew when they can go to the store and buy whatever they want?
Because you can make it however you want it.
Okay.
You can make any kind of beer you want. I love to make a jalapeno beer.
Jalapeno beer.
So I throw jalapenos in there.
Really?
I've even heard of people making pork chop beers. I wouldn't have advised it, but I've heard of it.
How do they make a pork chop beer?
They put a pork chop in it when
No.
they are cooking it.
Like pork chop grease or pork
The
chop
actual
extract?
pork chop. It's just that's one of those really, really one-offs.
Yeah.
Like do it at Comic-Con.
Right.
But no, you can have fun with it. Marshmallows. People put Captain Crunch in there. You got the beer purists, and then you got people that like to have fun with it.
Right.
So when you make your own beer, you can kind of do whatever you want.
It
That's what
gives
makes
you
it so
control.
fun. Yes, absolutely.
Now, okay, how long would it make you to take a beer? How long?
You can make a beer. The cooking process can be anywhere from about an hour and a half to 6 to 7 hours, depending on your techniques.
Really?
And then it takes about 3 days to several years for it to finish, depending on the style of beer. It's not undifferent from wine in many ways.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you can really, I mean, if you want to make a beer, you can have it by the end of the month and drink it.
Yes.
And then you can make a beer, save it for next year, whatever, big celebration.
Yep.
Here's your Christmas brew or whatever.
Yep.
Very impressive.
As a matter of fact, the third beer that we gave you here is an Oud Brown beer. It's from Belgium.
Okay.
And they make these. They age them in wooden barrels for years and years, and then they blend them. And it's got a slight sourness to it.
It doesn't go bad.
It gets better with age to a certain point.
Yeah.
And I know you're a wine guy, but
Yeah.
I like wines. Hey, the 56 is the best year, and it's starting to turn.
Right.
These special beers like this do the same kind of thing.
Interesting.
I was wondering why it tasted a little bitter.
It's got some sourness to it. It's on purpose.
Now, what's this first one we're doing here?
So the first one is a style called American Paleo.
Okay.
Pretty common in America.
Right.
A lot of the breweries in town make it. It highlights American hops, and American hops, like most American things, are just very bold and a lot bigger than anybody else. So there's an English Pale Ale, but this is an American one. So it's usually got citrus, pine.
Yeah. It
resiny,
tastes the citrus in it.
cattiness.
I
kind of
like
thing.
it.
Yeah, good beer, maybe 5.5% alcohol.
Right. Light, nothing too crazy, good taste.
Yes.
I like it. And you made this?
I did not make it, but a home brewer did.
Oh,
make it.
okay, all right.
Yes. All these are homebrewed beers.
Because it tastes like something that is very, I don't want to say professional because your product is professional, but it's like something I could buy at the store.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can you save money in the long run?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Not if you drink Bud Light.
Okay.
Yeah, it would dedefinitely depend on the type of beer. Like if you like Budweiser,
Yeah.
it's going to be more cost efficient to just go buy Budweiser.
And you'll
But-
never make Budweiser as good as Budweiser.
Right. I mean, they got it down to a science. They've been
Right.
doing it for a while. But if you want to go outside the realm of Bud Light, Budweiser, how much do I need to get started? How much would it cost me?
So on Learn to Brew Day, you could probably show up with around $70. You could buy the ingredients and the equipment that you need to make your first batch of beer, and you could go home with 5 gallons of beer.
For $70?
Around there, it depends which style of beer you pick to choose. Depends which equipment profile you buy.
But you're still saying 5 gallons?
5 gallons, about 2 cases.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right, so tomorrow, all right, and it's starting at 9 a.m. You guys will
Saturday.
I'm sorry, that's right. It's still Thursday.
Saturday at 9.
So Saturday, at 9 o'clock, November 7th, and you guys are going to be there all day at like 5 p.m.
We're starting at 9. We're going to have some experienced home brewers on site. We'll have some extra equipment. So if you want to show up and make your first batch of beer, you can. We'll have the stuff to assist you. the first come, first serve on the extra equipment. But yeah, we'll be hanging out, making beer. We'll be tasting homebrew throughout the day. We're
Can
gonna
kids can come too?
Yes, it's great science teaching.
It is science teaching.
Yes, we can teach kids a lot about science.
Wow. And this is right off of Dumbo Cave Road there?
Yep.
Right. All the links are in this live feed here, okay? The event page and everything. All right, what's next? What's next to drink?
So the next one in the stack is a Belgian Paleo. So obviously it's Belgian origins, and Belgian beers typically have a lot of like spicy pepper type flavors associated with it. But it's a pale ale, so it's hop centric.
Comedian Jonathan Craig, yeah.
They taste good. I wouldn't recommend smelling this one though.
Okay.
It smells like gym socks, but it tastes really good.
It's supposed to smell like gym socks, believe it or not.
Why is that?
It's the yeast that the Belgians use. It just gives off that aroma and that slight flavor. But it's like the weird cheeses that some people like. You just learn to like.
Dated a girl with yeast infection. I understand exactly what you're saying.
Yeah,
Right.
ferment.
Yeah. Right.
Was that throughout the whole time y'all dated, or just okay?
Yeah, she gave it to me. Right. Can I get a yeast infection? Yeah, I don't know.
Drink enough beer, you will.
Alexa, can I get a yeast infection?
Here's something I found on ShareCare. Yes.
Okay, all right.
That's enough.
All right.
The one
Alexa,
time,
stop.
the one time Alexa decided to work with you.
I know. Yes. And you like the spicy one too?
Yeah, that one's really good.
All right, good deal.
Yeah, the Belgians they make a lot of beers for such a small country, and they're all a little different, but they all kind of have that characteristic of that spicy
What's the next one?
pepper. So this is the Ode Brune I was telling you about that can age for years and
Yes.
years.
Intern Shane, are you able to?
It does smell like wine.
Can you get me a cup of that one?
Yes.
Thank you, Intern Shane. And Intern Shane, you got to make sure you're 21, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you got to have some too.
But yeah, a lot of people say they don't like beer, and there's literally in the beer judge program there's over 130 different kinds of beer, and they're making up new ones every day. And
This
then
one smells good.
You can make anything you want.
I'm a very firm believer that there's a type of beer for everybody. Even if you don't like a Bud Light, you know what I mean? Like there's a type of beer that someone will
This
like.
one's more like a wine.
Yes,
It
I was
is like
just
a wine,
about
yeah.
to say that. I feel like I'm on an NPR show. Yes, it's
Sweaty balls.
yeah, sweaty.
Sweaty.
Not sweaty. Big difference. He said sweaty. Okay. So yeah, what? How long did it take to make this one?
I don't know what the brewer's technique was, but probably the brew day process was about 5 to 7 hours, and then it probably aged for at least several months.
That's awesome.
We can use smaller wood barrels, so the interaction happens faster than it does on a commercial level with the giant fooders and barrels. But
So the girls are right. Size matters.
it does.
Damn. Okay. What's the?
So-
is this the last one?
Now the last one that we poured is actually it's a specialty beer, and it's a porter, which is like a chocolatey type beer, but it was also it had cherry wood malt added to it.
Ooh.
So great cigar campfire beer.
Oh yeah.
It's got-
Intern Shane, can you get me a cup of that one too?
I knew you were
This would
going.
go
Yeah.
really good with a cigar.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh
Yeah.
please.
super
knew you were
smoky.
going.
It's almost got a Canadian bacon type aroma coming off of it.
No, say it ain't so.
That's what I hear.
So you're saying there might be pork chop in here?
This could be a pork chop beer, and it was just a trick. It was just a trick.
Yes. Yeah. Be heavy with that pour too.
Just give him the bottle.
Yeah, a little bit more, a little bit. Right there's good. No, I can't. I quit drinking. I really did.
So you're just tasting now.
Yeah, that's
Big
right.
Difference.
I know, but that's the problem. You get the taste and you want to just friggin'. Oh, it just smells good too.
Yeah, the brewer on this one did a really good job. Really good job.
That is a good cigar beer.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, my wife and I mean, when we'll brew on a turkey fryer, just, right in front of our house. And while we're brewing, we like to, just hang out, have a cigar. Especially this time of year, it's nice and cool outside. Feels great. Let the dogs run around.
Right?
So-
This is perfect. Outside, you got nothing too heavy on, but maybe your fall jacket. Got this in hand.
Yep.
Cigar.
Got some Beastie Boys playing.
Yeah, girls. Right. Man, I'll tell you what. It's I don't want to call it a hobby though. It sounds like a passion,
It can be both.
right?
You know, I said you can spend $60-$70 to get started, and
Yeah.
just like every hobby, I know guys who've spent tens of thousands of dollars on their equipment, and but you don't have to.
Right.
Like George and Lily, they haven't been brewing that long.
No, we're pretty new to beer brewing, but we usually make mead and wine. So that's another thing. If people who like mead and wine, you know,
Yeah. When are you bringing that in?
I
Tell you bringing the meat and wine in here.
I can if you want me to.
Yeah,
but,
absolutely.
You know,
What are you doing tomorrow?
If people are interested in that, you know, they can come out to the brew day also. It's not just for beer. It's for, you know, anybody who brews anything at home.
That's cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm glad you guys are holding the event.
Yeah, it's actually a national event, you know, and our local club is hosting the event here. And you know, with the COVID, it's going to be outside.
Good.
Social distancing.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah.
After the third drink, that goes out the door. Do you know what I mean?
Or you try to drink through your mask.
Yeah.
One or the other. But no, yeah, should be a great time. Just even if people just want to swing by and talk to a couple people and see what's up.
It's not a bad idea. And hey, don't forget, it's this weekend. It starts at 9 a.m. It goes all day, all right? It's right off of Dunbar Cave Road. All the information, it's on the link within this live video feed, within this live audio feed. All right, so definitely go check it out. Go say hello to the grog. I mean, you got the Carboys, the whole bit. It's good times. Good for you guys. I'm glad you guys are doing it. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to stop on by, too.
You should.
You said there's going to be wine there.
Yeah, I'll bring some mead if you want to try some mead.
No, I'm doing a week. I need a week.
And that week starts Sunday, right?
No, the week started yesterday. I'm on day one. This doesn't count because it's sipping.
It's tasty.
I'm going to sip a whole bottle this weekend. I'm telling you. Damn. It's good stuff, though.
That is.
Yeah, you guys are good at what you do. Salute. Get it out of here.
It's the Joe Padula Show. Bada bing. Clarksville's conversation.